Hi everyone, we are currently busy with Numbers 1, more specifically surds, and in this video I'll be explaining exercise 5, task A, manipulation of surds. Right, so first of all you need to know your square numbers. Your square numbers are numbers where if you multiply two numbers together you get the answer, you get a square number. So 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, etc., etc. These square numbers need to be divided into surds to be able to simplify them. Right, so if we take 8 for example, 8 is equal to k surd 2. The biggest square number that can divide into 8 is 4. So we are going to say 4 times 2 equals 8. And that is equal to k surd 2. Since 4 is a square number, we can say that the square root of 4 is 2. That 2 stays inside the surd, and that is still equal to k surd 2. Now, since that surd and that surd is exactly the same number, we can then say k is equal to 2. So k is equal to 2. For number 2, we've got surd 12 is equal to k surd 3. Now, what is the biggest square number that can divide into 12? And that will also be 4. So we're going to get 4 times 3 is 12 is equal to k surd 3. Sorry, even though that's not wrong, it doesn't look very pretty. Right. Then we take the square root of 4, which is 2. The surd stays the same. The 3 stays inside the surd. And we are left with k surd 3. That surd and that surd is exactly the same. So k is equal to 2. For number 3, we've got 300. Surd 300 is equal to k surd 3. Now the biggest square number that can divide into 300 is actually 100. 100 times 3 will give me 300, and that is equal to k surd 3. The square root of the square root of 100 is 10. This 3 stays inside the surd, and you're left with k surd 3. Since the surd and that surd are exactly the same, k is equal to 10. Right, number 4, surd 50 is equal to k surd 2. 25 is the biggest square number that can divide into 50. So 25 times 2 will equal to k surd 2. The square root of 25 is 5. And the 2 stays inside the surd, and that is equal to k surd 2. The surd and the surd are the same, so therefore k is equal to 5. For number 5, we've got surd 45 is equal to k surd 5. The biggest square number that can divide into 45 is 9. 9 times 5 is equal to k surd 5. The square root of 9 is 3. The 5 stays inside the surd. That is left to k surd 5. The surds are the same, therefore k is equal to 3. For number 6, we've got surd 125 is equal to k surd 5. The biggest square number that can divide into 125 is 25. And 25 times 5 will give us 125. And that is equal to k surd 5. The square root of 25 is 5, so we've got 5. That 5 stays inside the surd, and that is equal to k surd 5. Again, the surds are the same, so k is equal to 5. So just while I erase these to make some space for the last 3, please remember that in an exam, you will not be given marks if you do not show your working. You can type this into a calculator, but rather show your working to get all your marks. Okay, for number 7, we've got surd 98 is equal to k surd 2. The biggest square number that can divide into 98 is in fact 49 times 2, and that is equal to k surd 2. The square root of 49 is 7. Surd 2 is k surd 2, so k is equal to 7. For number 8, we've got surd 28 is equal to k surd 7. I'm sure you're seeing the pattern here. 4 times 7 equals 28 is equal to k surd 7. The square root of 4 is equal to 2. Surd 7 equals to k surd 7. So k is equal to 2. And last but not least, surd 44 is equal to k surd 11. 44 is 4 times 11 is equal to k surd 11. The square root of 4 is 2. The 11 stays under the surd, and that is simply k surd 11. The surds are the same, so k is equal to 2. Watch video 2 for the explanation of task B.